The intuition compass, the mind's blueprint to making wise decisions. Have you ever been caught in an endless loop of analysis, overthinking every decision until you're paralyzed and unable to act? In this episode of The Mind's Blueprint, we explore the psychological trap of indecision and reveal the blueprint to calibrating your intuition, allowing you to trust your inner compass and make wise, confident choices. Maya was a talented architect, a master of detail and logic. She could spend weeks meticulously analyzing every angle, every material, and every potential problem in a design. But in her personal life, this same meticulousness was her downfall. She would spend hours agonizing over simple choices: what to wear, what to cook for dinner, which movie to watch. She would create elaborate pros and cons lists for every major life decision, from career paths to relationships. She consulted friends and family, sought external validation, and meticulously gathered data. But the more information she collected, the more confused she became. The simple act of deciding was a source of crippling anxiety, and a tight knot of dread would live in her stomach. She felt a constant sense of regret for the paths she didn't take. She was a master of building structures, but a novice in trusting her gut. Her mind, once her greatest strength, had become a prison of endless deliberation. Her former architecture professor, an eccentric and wise woman named Dr. Evelyn Reed, noticed her struggle. She had seen countless brilliant students get consumed by the fear of making a wrong choice. One day, Maya was venting to her about a major career decision she couldn't make, her notebook filled with pages of detailed analysis. "Maya," Dr. Reed said, a gentle smile on her face, "you've built a brilliant mind for design, but you've forgotten that the most beautiful structures in life aren't built from a spreadsheet. Your own internal blueprint is already inside you. You just need to learn how to read it." She explained that while logic and data are vital tools, our subconscious mind is a powerful processor of information, constantly synthesizing experiences, emotions, and subtle cues to form a gut feeling. She introduced her to the concept of the intuition compass, the practice of deliberately listening to and validating this inner voice. She gave her a three-step blueprint for building a mind that can trust itself. If you've ever felt paralyzed by indecision, hit that subscribe button to join our community and discover more blueprints for your mind. Dr. Reed's blueprint was not about abandoning logic, but about creating a balanced partnership between the head and the heart. Practice the 2-minute silence. Dr. Reed told Maya that for small decisions, she was to stop all analysis and simply sit in silence for 2 minutes. She was to close her eyes, take a deep breath, and ask herself, "What does my gut say?" The goal wasn't to force an answer, but to create a space for her intuition to speak without the noise of overthinking. This simple practice began to show her that her inner compass was often clear from the very beginning. Use the regret reversal technique. For bigger decisions, Dr. Reed had Maya use a new method. Instead of a pros and cons list, she would write down what she would regret most if she didn't make a certain choice. This technique forced her to move from a place of fearful analysis to a place of values-driven motivation. It helped her clarify what truly mattered to her, overriding the smaller fears and anxieties. Build a validation journal. Finally, Maya was to keep a journal where she recorded every time she followed her intuition. No matter how small the decision, she would write down the choice and the outcome, even if it wasn't perfect. This simple habit began to build a powerful library of evidence, training her brain to trust her inner voice and proving that her intuition was a reliable guide. Maya began to apply these steps diligently. The 2-minute silence became a calming habit. She started to make small, spontaneous choices, trusting the feeling rather than the data. The regret reversal technique helped her make a major career pivot she had been afraid of for years. She learned that a truly wise decision isn't just about what is logical, but what is aligned with her deepest self. The crippling anxiety began to fade, replaced by a quiet confidence and a sense of being on the right path. She learned that her intuition was not a mystical force, but a powerful internal blueprint waiting to be read. You are not a slave to analysis. By understanding the blueprint of your inner compass, you can make confident choices and build a life that feels authentic to you. Join us next time to uncover more of the mind's blueprint and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the human mind.